Kinesio Tape instructor from Hong Kong. I became an instructor in 2017. Kinesio helped me to understand the fluid dynamics in our body so that I'm more competent in treating patients with soft tissue injuries now. In the old days, physical therapies were used to jumping into joints, and we have done a lot of passive mobilization and manual manipulations heavily. However, I'm so blessed to be given the chance to learn from Dr. Kase and Kinesio that the interstitial fluid of our body was fully addressed, and the movement of fluid by Kinesio applications were also thoroughly acknowledged. Therefore, Kinesio applications come with amazing results. Here, I'm going to share with you a vivid example of how Kinesio taping can alleviate and heal pain. In 2019, I traveled to Australia with my husband. We visited a suburb in Brisbane. One day we walked to the beach and we met an old couple with their pet dog. We started with casual conversations. After knowing that I'm a physical therapist, the old lady asked me about the treatment method of his husband, who was suffering from partial tear of rotator cuffs and biceps. Although his husband has injured his shoulder 2 months ago, he hasn't consulted any physical therapist. His husband was in severe pain, and every night he cannot sleep. And every time he moved his shoulder was in pain and heavy crepitus. I started to assess him with observation, palpation, and then pectoral screening tests. The test has given me enough information so that I go ahead for the Kinesio taping. I tape his infraspinatus muscle with underactive muscle correction because I found that his infraspinatus muscle was in atrophy. The gentleman was shocked by the Kinesio application effect, and he said, "It is amazing. My pain was gone. It is a miracle." And I asked him, "Is there any crepitus now?" And he said, "No more." It was 5 minutes before and after the Kinesio application and assessment. Kinesio assessment and applications are stunning. I asked the old lady to videotape the Kinesio taping method so that he can copy it and tape it again on his husband. I also guide them to buy Kinesio tape on Kinesio official website. Thanks to Kinesio and Dr. Kase, who is on a mission to tape the world for health. The current pandemic has hit my business hard. Thanks to all my students and Kinesio that I managed to continue Kinesio seminar during the epidemic. Although there is no city lockdown and mobility restrictions in Hong Kong, many people of Hong Kong stayed at home because they were scared of COVID infection. However, my students, who were physical therapists and occupational therapists, were so passionate in Kinesio learning that they insisted on attending the seminar. Therefore, I'm able to pay the clinic rent and survived under the coronavirus outbreak. I'm so thankful to all my students who were so affectionate and willing to apply Kinesio to their patients. I hope all of them can carry out the mission to take the world for health. I'm very grateful and thankful to Kinesio as a clinical modalities of my practice. Many of my patients regard Kinesio as a miracle. I hope Kinesio can be a blessing to the world and people who were keen on finding solutions to your pain and sufferings. Thank you.